Hi, I'm Rick Jones. I'm seated in front of a real treasure here, and I'm real honored and proud to have this piano. It came to us on trade. It's an Ivers Pond full-size upright. It's a very rare American piano, considered one of the best pianos ever made. I did a deep dive search AI on it, the company, because I knew it was a great piano. And sure enough, on this printout I have here, it's this long of all the praise that this piano had, the way it was made. It was a rival to Steinway. It was a very expensive piano when it was new. This could have been delivered by a horse. It was built in 1916, but what is absolutely amazing about it is that everything on it, down to the caster wheels, the ivory keys, all the hammers, everything, it's all original. There's not one string that's ever broken in it. The tuning pins are tight, the soundboard and bridges are perfect. It's built like a ship. I hope Paul will see this message before he starts taking pictures, and we'll pull the piano out so he can take pictures of the back posts. It's just stunning. It's amazing how this thing is made. They surely do not make pianos like this anymore. There's an old trick they used to do back in the days, and of course this will shut like most any newer piano, right? But when you go to open it, the key cover or the fall board, it makes this front pull out, so that you get sound, an acoustical blast of sound coming out of this piano. If you click the slideshow presentation and take note of the ivory keys, the hammers inside, especially in the midsection where it gets played the most, it's like untouched. It has all these cool little designs on the legs and up the sides, some artwork to it. They really had pride in the way they made pianos back then. And everybody and their brother was making pianos before the radio. The radio really put a big damper on piano manufacturing. But even Montgomery Ward's, and it seems the farther out west you got, the worse the quality. So the pianos that were on the eastern seaboard, like Boston, Baltimore, and New York, made the best pianos. You know, there were immigrants that came from Germany and parts of Europe that were in France that knew how to make pianos. So they immigrated to the U.S. and they hung right on that East Coast line and just made terrific pianos. The world's best pianos, in my opinion. So let's stop talking and play it. What a great piano. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Any kind of music is going to sound fantastic. The touch, Jeremy did a really good job on this piano. He's one of our technicians here. I'm real proud of him. What a great piano this is. Listen. not last long, and we have it priced fairly at $78.98. It's exactly what some of our market is looking for, our customer base. They want a vintage, classic, well-built American, German, or French upright that's immaculate and really good condition. Most of the time, we would rebuild a piano like this, but see, the brand name is obscure. It's not like a Steinway, so it's hard to put the money into it. So we rarely ever do, because we're spending our time rebuilding Steinways. There's more money in it. But to get a piano like this, that's all original, in this kind of shape, it's as though it's been in a time bubble its entire life. So when's it supposed to die, right? We're putting a 10-year warranty on it as if you bought a new piano, and our warranty is better than any new piano because we put a lifetime 100% trade-in on it. First tuning in the home free. Free delivery within a very liberal 100-mile radius of Beltsville, Maryland. If you're looking at this video from Ohio or Texas or Florida, we ship all over the United States. We have many, many, many customers in California, Washington State. As far as Seattle, Washington is about as far from Beltsville, Maryland as you can get. It's almost 3,000 miles, and we have customers in Seattle, Washington. And to prove it, go to our testimonial page at the top, little button up there, testimonials. Type in Washington State. Type in your state. You're watching this from Arizona, or Nebraska, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, any of the Carolinas up through New England. Type in your state and start reading the almost 500 unsolicited thank you letters from across the country. We have a nationwide network of piano movers that will safely get it there. You could be in the most remote county of the country, we can get it there. We have a nationwide network of piano technicians. Any of these people live within 25 to 50 miles of your location, and will be happy, honored to service this piano. They'll be amazed as we are when it came in here. We couldn't believe it. Most of the time these old uprights are so tired and they need a lot of work structurally and in all the fine work for the actions and stuff. It just needed very little of that. It had a couple loose ivory keys and we had to file the hammers. It was dirty inside, as you can imagine. We were blowing clouds of dust out of it, but then we made it spick and span. Click right next to this video, there's a little square button that says view slideshow presentation, or click for slideshow. Paul takes great pictures. Look at the hammers. Right in the midsection where it gets the most wear, it just has no wear. Everything in it's original. Phenomenal. And the other thing, see, there was no radio back then, right? So everybody and their brother would learn how to play, and they were playing a lot of difficult music, or it might be in a place like a ballet studio, or in a professional building, or a movie theater when they had silent movies. They didn't have talkies, and so they need a lot of music. Well, look at this music rack. It takes up the entire length of the piano, from left to right. It's only an inch on this side, maybe an inch on that side, where it is a music rack, and it's all set up so that the pages won't turn or fall off. It's immense. You could put a giant musical score across this thing, and that's what it was designed for the serious pianos. And you do a little deep dive on Ivers Pond. Paul will do a really nice write-up. I'd like him, if he sees this, to maybe put a PDF file of this. I've sent it to him, and you can read it right on our website about all the great things about this company. It won't last long. When people come in, they're shocked that we have an old upright like this that's in such good shape. And when they do their homework, when we get an old Steinway like this, it's not uncommon for us to get a Steinway upright that's this age or older that has all its original parts. It's amazing. So call us. There's several ways you can do it. Come in and see us. We're open 7 days a week. You don't need an appointment. Call us up with any questions and order it over the phone. Use our shopping cart. Just put it in the shopping cart. There's going to be a shipping charge if you're well beyond the 100-mile delivery zone. It's not much when you consider how much you're saving off the price of a new piano. And these are professional piano movers that can get it there. It's a fixed price. So just put it in the shopping cart. You're not obligated to buy it, but you can look up your state and see the exact cost and add it to the figure here, and there you got your total cost to get it to your state and set up professionally. Hope we do business. You'll love this piano, I guarantee it. Thanks.